Hello guys, welcome again to Sina's Corner. Today I'm going to be giving you guys quick tips on how to market your business on Instagram. Now let's start from the very scratch. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up before or by the end of this video if you love it in any way. Now let's get right into the video. So number one tip is, before you even think of opening an Instagram account or you're picking a business name or anything like that, you have to first think about the name that you're going to call your business brand. Now you could easily just pick any name. Nobody's going to discourage you. You could pick any name, but this is the thing, you have to pick a name that is memorable. You don't want people biting their tongues because they want to pronounce your name, especially when they want to refer you to another person. So picking a memorable name is the way to go. The second thing you have to do is make sure that your account is a business account, not a brand account and not a personal account, because if it's a personal account, you kind of miss out on certain tools that Instagram will give you to boost your sales, such as the analytics, the phone call button, the email button, the business bio, etc. So be sure that your account is a business account. Just move on to setting and I'm sure you know how to figure all that stuff out. Now, third thing you have to do is make sure that your account is neat. Now, does your account pass the blink test? How does your Instagram page look? I know a lot of people like complex, colorful designs and yada yada yada. Leave that to people who do not really care for followers or do not really have anything to sell. If you have something to sell, all I want to see on your page is a bright picture of what it is you are selling. I do not want to see colors. I do not care for decorations. I just want to make sure that my eyes can see what you're selling clearly. And if there are many colors, it will fail the blink test. And once I go to your page and I see so many mumbo jumbos and so many pictures here and there, colors, I would be tempted to click away, because anything that disturbs my eyes, I do not have time for it. This is something I always tell people. The next business that is the next shop that sells the same thing that you're selling is a click away. So if you don't do it right, all I need to do is click on one button and I'm in the next shop. So make sure that your Instagram page passes the blink test. I always advise people to put bright colors on a dull background or dull colors on a bright background. Make sure that your item is properly seen. Make sure that your page is clean and not having too many infographics or too many colors or too many pictures. You know, you can easily just put the pictures at the back of another picture. You know that thing where you swipe through other pictures. Make sure that the front of your Instagram page is glowing and passes the blink test. Now, number 4 is customizing your account for your audience. Now, a lot of people use their business accounts to do various things that doesn't really help their business, and then it really affects the account. Try not to confuse the machines and bots that helps Instagram place your account before your audience, because most people, what I notice is most people use their Instagram accounts to watch comedy videos online, go to different types of hashtags that really doesn't relate to their businesses, and when you do that, it kind of confuses the bot, so it doesn't really know what market or what brand you are with or where it should place you. If you need to watch comedy videos and all that, that's okay, but use your private personal account. If you don't have one, I think it's time for you to create one. You cannot use your business account to do those things. What you do with your business account is follow businesses that are like yours, follow hashtags that relate to things that you post. Only use hashtags that are related to your post. Don't use funny when you are selling earrings. It doesn't make sense. There's nothing funny about earrings, so don't use funny. You know the rest. Don't use the wrong hashtags. You don't have to swamp your page with hashtags. You can use the right hashtags that are simply related to the things that you post. You can use something like online shopping, shop for your earrings, shop for your jewelries. Use relative hashtags. Make sure that your captions are precise and clear. Now, if you need to put a long caption, be kind to leave space in between, because it is very stressful to read an article or a write-up that is compressed together. It's tiring for the eyes. So make sure you leave white spaces in between your caption and the first 2 or 3 lines of your caption, which of course is going to show before once somebody expands your picture, has to be bold, well written, and straight to the point. If you're selling shoes, say custom made shoes, red bottom, blah blah blah. And that should be it. If you have any more information, leave spaces and put it under. For your hashtag, do not cluster them together. Leave spaces between your write-ups and put your hashtags way below. It still has the same effect. What you need to do is make sure you use emojis with your caption. They are really attractive and catching, and somehow it tells your potential customer the kind of mood that you are in when you posted that. Since we can see you to do business directly with you, we want to know that you are approachable and you can use your emojis to do that. You don't have to always do it, but it's a good thing when you do. Make sure that your bio says precisely what it is you do and tells what exactly it is you sell. When I come to your Instagram, I want to know that that is the page that I am looking for, and your bio tells me that. If I'm looking for a handbag and I come to your bio and I see hair and waves, and somewhere in between you know that you sell handbags and it's not on your bio, I would simply go out. We do not have data to waste. We do not have time to waste. So make sure that your bio spells it out. Do not ignore your customers. Imagine you walk into a store and you find a really cool lip gloss that you like, and you can't see the price tag on it. You want to immediately find out and ask 1 or 2 questions, and you can't find anybody around. It takes hours for anybody to respond to you, or you have to wait long minutes to get somebody on the counter to respond to you. What would you do? You would ignore that craving for the lip gloss and walk into the next shop, or perhaps just go home and forget the lip gloss altogether. Now that's how engagement works online. I come into your Instagram page, I'm like, oh, you really have the lovely things, you've done the rest of these things, and I want to now communicate with you to know if I should really go ahead with my purchase. And I say, hey, hello, I want to purchase this bag, but I want to know if it has multiple compartments inside, because I can't really tell from the picture. And I'm waiting online and I'm waiting for your response. It takes you hours and hours and hours before you get back to me. It's a turn off. If it's something I need urgently, I would have gone to the next store and see if they could help me with what you have failed to do. Respond to your DMs. People come into your DMs to ask you for things and ask privately for prices and stuff and negotiate, because they can't see you in person. So that is the only private chat they get to have with you. Make sure that you're there in your DM responding. A lot of people say, oh, I want thousands of followers, I want hundred thousands of followers, I want millions of followers. That is okay. It is okay for you to want so much followers. But how do you get more followers when you ignore the very little followers you're having? Now the 10, 20, 50 people following your account are following for a reason. If you don't treat them well, they're not going to refer you, they're not going to comment, they're not going to like. Therefore, your performance on Instagram will be really low until you become almost invisible. So make sure that you're talking to the customers that you already have. Check on them from time to time. You could even DM them and tell them, oh, I love the hair you're wearing in this picture. Is it the new style? You look really good in it. I know I have earrings that could match this hair. I have earrings that could match this purse. Find a creative way to market your product. Make sure that your customer care is top-notch. Be ready and available to converse with anybody who has questions, inquiries, or whatever it is they have. Make sure there's somebody always available to talk to your audience. Constantly track your performance. Now, Instagram is such a beautiful app, and that is why I love to use it. If you're on a business account, Instagram gives you analytics for free. You don't have to be a professional digital marketer to be able to analyze how you're doing on Instagram. You can simply click on the analytic button and see what post works for you, what post people are engaging more with, the type of audience you have, the location of your audience, the type of people that are interested in your post. You can weigh those things and it helps you do better. If there's a particular item that you're selling and that item has pulled you so much engagement, try to notice what made that particular item stand out. If you figure that out, you can continue to work on that path. So analytics helps you know what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, and if at all you're appealing to the wrong audience. Once you're able to read your analytics properly, you will then know how to channel your energy to doing the right thing on Instagram. Now, if you are selling something online, I advise that you put a price tag. That is where we are at now. Imagine you go to an online store like Jumia or Amazon, eBay or AliExpress or Konga, and you do not see price tags on items that you are looking at. You have to then inbox the seller to ask how much that particular item is. What if you want to purchase multiple items and then you have to ask the seller for every price of every item? It can be exhausting. It just makes me want to walk right into the market and buy what I want to buy. If you put a price tag on each item, you know that everybody sending you a direct message already knows the cost of this and is able to do business with you, and saving you time and effort. So put a price on your goods. It doesn't hurt. The only reason why I think people hide their prices is if they are not being totally sincere, and that is not a good way to do business. Every time you go to a store, whether it be a physical supermarket or a physical superstore, you see most people leave price tags on their items. So it is a good thing for you to do. Is number 10, which is very, very important. You can do all these things and get the first batch of customers and then start to go down. The reason why you'll be going down is if you are not sincere, genuine with your prices and quality. It doesn't matter how much work you put in growing your Instagram page. If you are not sincere, you'll get to a point and you will reach a dead end, because nothing works like review. When people review your business, when people give you good reviews, good feedbacks, they are helping your business grow. Now, if your prices are too high and they feel like they have been tricked or they have been duped, they would tarnish your business. No one would refer your business. Nobody will come back to do business with you. As a matter of fact, they might even go as far as leaving you a bad feedback or reporting your page on Instagram. Now, if you get multiple reports on Instagram, Instagram is going to start to notice, and perhaps if not remove your page totally, Instagram will begin to shadow block you. Make sure that your prices are reasonable and your items are of good quality. If you say they work, they better work. If you say they are good, they should be good, because if they aren't, a lot of people are looking to bring you down, and trust me, you would go down. Sincere businesses always blossom. Followers will come, more engagement will come, and you will see that in the crowd of people doing the same business that you are doing, you stand out. Okay guys, these are the few tips I have for you to grow on Instagram. Now, if you love this, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you know every time I make a new post. Until next time, I remain Sonia. Bye.